Dali, firstly, welcome to Australia and welcome to the World Game Show. Why Australia? Why the Brisbane Roar?
Well, yeah, as it was mentioned before, number one, thank you very much for welcoming me, and I'm very excited to be here in Brisbane. Fantastic city, fantastic fans, and fantastic club, of course. Now, why Brisbane Roar? You know, the Australian football has been followed very thoroughly by us in Indonesia, and you are as our closest neighbor to say, and you have always the Socceroos in the final of the World Cup. This is a very strong consideration. Now, from all the clubs we have been looking after in Australia, it strikes us that the Brisbane Roar is a club who consists of young players, very good coach, and good stadium, as you can see around us here, and also uh, it according to our calculation and consideration, it has a bright future. So when we learn that Brisbane Roar has a financial problem or it's being offered to investors, we didn't want to lose this opportunity. So we spoke within our company, and I proposed to the board to consider discussion with FFA to have to purchase shares of the Brisbane Roar. Yeah.
So tell me about the Bakery Group and your involvement in it.
Yeah, the Bakri Group has this very big group of companies, mainly in mining and trading and industries. And as you know, that the Bakri Group has three brothers, Abu Rizal, Nirwan, and Indra, and they are very passionate about football. So, especially Nirwan, who is the chairman of the group, he is so fanatic and passionate about football. He will leave everything to watch a live football game, best to say, you know. So myself, being the one of the most senior uh, personality in football in Indonesia, is always being asked by the Bakri brothers to discuss about football and it happens that I'm already AFC Exco executive committee member and I'm in FIFA, so it gives more of international vision to their strategy to get the football for football. Now, when the opportunity of Brisbane Roar came up, Nirwan Bakri requested me to be in the front line to discuss with FFA because I had a very good relationship with Ben Buckley and of course with Mr. Lowy, and I requested Frank to give us the opportunity to discuss about Brisbane Roar.
So how much of a relationship do you think that the Roar are going to have with the other football clubs that the Bakery Group are involved with, Paleta Jaya and Vise in Belgium?
Well, not necessarily as one club, so to say, because we would leave the technical side, the football side, to the coach. We have 100% trust on Ange. Of course, everything should be approved by the board. You know, you cannot give him unlimited, you know, or open check, whatever. It has to be guarded carefully and has to be discussed carefully and decided to the benefit of the club. So if you have one junior club in South America, in Uruguay, one in Belgium, second division, primary division, professional division in Jakarta, and but our focus is, to be very honest with you, is the Brisbane Roar, because we see Brisbane Roar is already a complete club. It's a Cook club, has a very good support basis from the fans, from the city, and also good management. But of course, what strikes us very much is the good coaching from Ange. Ange, I think, is, to my opinion, one of the best ACS coach at the moment.
And from your perspective, you are, as you say, a member of the FIFA Ethics Committee, you're AFC Exco member. What are you going to bring to this football club, such as so well-travelled football identity like yourself?
Well, you know, we have to bring Australia into the football stage in the world because, okay, you go to the World Cup, okay, you have good teams like Brisbane Roar, but you are not yet on that position. You know, you are still like a little bit like the US. The football exists, but it is not there. All right. Now we have to bring the Australian football into the world stage. It is good that Australia joined Asia, so you have more exposure to the international football. When you were still with Oceania, you see you win 20-0, 23-0. This is not football. This is massacre. So and has no enjoyment to the players as well. Now you have to play Korea, you have to play Japan, you have to play the Middle East teams, which are very strong actually. Iran is very strong. So you have more competition now, and you have more. You have to work more. You have to do more to reach that target. So I think within a very short time, Australia will be on that level. You are no more a far neighbor or a far country, down under, what they say, but you are going to be in the world class of football.
In terms of the Bakery Group themselves, they have a slightly checkered reputation. I think it's fair to say in certain areas of their past. Are you a little concerned about that reputation in amongst the general public here who may not be aware of certain things?
Yeah, but you see, there are no 100% success in anything. It's always a constraint. There's always something you have to settle, to overcome. And I think the Bakri Group has already had solution on all those sensitive things which you mentioned. I don't think it's going to be a problem or a dragging factor for the football investment they have.
And you're standing here on day one for the Bakery Group at this club. What would you like to see in 10 years' time standing here?
That Brisbane were to have their own stadium. That will be the thing we want to. In 10 years' time, our license for 10 years. So I think if we could have our own stadium by 10 years' time, would be fantastic.